So it's Mother's Day, and I don't know about you, but I feel like motherhood is actually like science fiction. The fact that you can have another being that's inside your body is feeding off of your nutrients. That's actually like what, a parasite, or even an alien being. And then you give birth to this creature, you love it unconditionally, right? And feed this child and clothe and house and then send it to school, her or he, to school, and then teach them to drive, and then they're gone. And you don't know where they go, but you're still connected. That's kind of what motherhood or parenting is to me, is that you still feel that bond, that connection, no matter where you go. And but for mothers ourselves, we are giving so much. I remember when I was brand new at mothering, I would compare myself to Mary. And I was always coming up short. You know, she always had that halo on, and I just never felt like I had enough of this energy to give, and that I was always taking care of. You know, you got to take care of everything, and feed, and that, and the house, and now the job, and you got to keep it all going, and go here, there, everywhere, and gotta, shoulda, woulda, done it all the time. And your energy is just constantly flowing out, out, out. Does this resonate at all with you guys? Yeah. So at the end of the hour, or the day, or the week, or the year, or the lifetime, you might end up feeling a little bit like a grapefruit after it's been all squeezed out. You know, like every drop of juice has just been squeezed out, and it's just this empty thing. And sometimes we lose sight of what's going on inside of us, because our energy is constantly going out looking after others. So this story today is for anyone who's ever felt like that. Like what's going on in here? Where's my connection to something bigger than me? And yes, it does play out in how you care for all of who we care for. But we can feel that lack sometimes. So, oh, I brought some of my baggage. I hope you guys don't mind. Oh, it's really heavy too. I wish. Does anybody want to come up here and take this from me? No. I really wish my mic worked, because I'm used to walking around a little bit.
It's working.
It's working! Yay! Okay, so here's my baggage.
No, really.
He's got it. Game over. We can all go home now. I'm done. Woohoo! It feels so good to. Woo! That feels really good. Thank you.
Don't take it back.
Oh well, I need to air it out a little. Are you guys okay with that? I'm going to just air it out a little here. Okay. All right. Okay. So, once upon a time, once around a time, once beside a time, there was a little baby girl born in this world. And she really, really loved, she loved to sing. Sorry about that. But by the time she was 10, 11, or 12, she didn't sing at all anymore. And she got older and wondered, what's up with that? Why can't I make room for this thing that I love so very much? And she got here on the planet the same as everyone else, a boy, a girl, and a spark. And when she was born, she got her very own spark somewhere near her heart with an important job and a theme song. I'm all about love, love, love. I'm here to show you all about love. How to find it, how to feel it, and how to follow what you really love. That's right. I'm life itself. I'm in the birds, the bees, the oceans, the trees. I connect you to creation, to the joy, to the source. And I can take you to the love anytime that you want. If you can feel me in your heart or know me in your gut. Now, on planet Earth, you also get a brain. And especially the ancient reptilian brain, Mr. Lizard, he has an important job in a theme song too. Staying alive, staying alive, staying alive. That's right. I'm here to survive, and it's all my job to keep that spark alive. And if it gets real scary or hairy out here, I use my best weapon. Call it fear, a tiger, a tantrum, any type of threat. I can't tell the difference. My programming is set. We can fight, or we can just freeze. But you're going to remember, you best believe you've got to remember so you don't repeat. You will remember, my job is complete. Whoa. So with that spark of life inside her and Mr. Lizard to protect her, all should be well. Except that that spark between Mom and Dad turned into a bomb. And it was going off all the time in her house. Dad would come home, humana, bam, again, Dad. And Mom would say, well, what are you going to do, baby? And she was just a little baby and so sensitive. And one night she's in her crib crying and crying, and they can't even hear her. They're so busy with that humana, and she's just in her crib going, Mr. Lizard stepped in to help. Danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, but there's something very wrong here. Danger, danger, but there's something wrong with you. But danger, danger, but the cover it up. But never forget, cover it up. Never forget. Would you say with me? Cover it up. Never forget. Cover it up. What is there something wrong with me? What is something really wrong with me? But what about love, 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 la 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 love? Nothing wrong with you. La la la. You just need a little time for change. That's all. Well, Mom and Dad did love her and fed her and clothed her, and she was having a banana one day in her high chair, and her spark was on fire. La 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 la! Dad said, humana, no singing at the table. And Mom said, oh, you're so disgusting. And she just, Danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, I did that wrong. Danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, but the bum, 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 you gotta do what they want. Danger, danger, got to be a good girl. Never forget, be a good girl. Never forget, be a good girl. Never forget. Be a good girl. Well, hi everybody. I'm Doobie. It's really good to see you. If I didn't have to stand here by this mic, I would be over there asking you, do you need anything? Do you need any water? Is everybody okay? Do you need anything at all? No? Oh, okay. Well, I'm a really good girl. Do you want to hear my theme song? Yeah? I'm a very good girl, everyone can see. I want my mom and dad to be so proud of me. I'm a very nice girl, everyone can see, because I do what they expect of me. I always try to do what Dad says do. Always win at sports, never ever lose, but I can never hit that ball. No matter what I do, gee, Dad, I really want to please you. I never do just what I want to do. Then I'd be a selfish poopy poo. You gotta do what Mom says to do, then Mom knows I'm a good helper. But what about love, 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 la 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 love, love, love. You've always been good enough, good enough, good enough. You don't have to show it all the time. You're just learning, that's all. What? Well, I tried really, really hard to be good,
I went to preschool and the teacher said, come on everybody, hold hands, we're gonna sing. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it. Shh, teacher said, too loud.
Danger, danger, but the bum 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 bum, but danger, danger, but the bum
Singing
bum
is
bum,
bad.
danger, danger, but the bum
didn't do it
bum
right.
bum, but danger, danger, but the
She
bum
doesn't
bum
like
bum,
you.
but danger, danger, but the
You
bum
gotta
bum
be perfect. Never forget.
danger, but the
You've got to be perfect. Never forget. You've got to be perfect. Never forget. You've got to be perfect. Well, hello. I'm Miss Christine. And I'm so glad that you all are here today to celebrate Mother's Day. And I have a little bit of advice for everyone. Just take a breath. Take a breath and just hold it. Just clench. Isn't that better? It's all under control. Yes, it's better like that. Okay then. Well, would you like to hear my theme song? Yes. Okay. I hope it's perfect. I hope. I'm the queen of my domain, everything in its proper place. That's all that I ask of you too. I'm not controlling OCD or high maintenance. I'm just a little bit perfect. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm just a little perfect. I maintain my standards of excellence. Don't you want to do the same? And if you can't muster it, my darling, just move over. Get out of the way. I gotta be just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm always mostly perfect. Oh, not quite. But what about love, love, love? La 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 love, love, love. You've always been perfect, just as you are. You don't need to prove it to anyone. No, that I didn't hear that. I can't really. Plus, you've got to prove it at all times, and I really was close to perfect until this day. Oh, it was a sunny day, not like around here. It actually was sunny, and I was jumping around, la 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 la, and then the kids came around. You're so weird.
Danger, danger, but the bum 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 bum, but danger, danger, but the
Singing
bum
is
bum bum, but
bad.
danger, danger, but the
They
bum
don't
bum
like
bum,
you.
but danger, danger, but the
You're gonna be
bum bum bum,
alone.
but danger, danger, but the
You've got to
bum bum
fit
bum.
in. Never forget. Got to fit in. Never forget. Got to fit in. Never forget. Got to fit in. Why? I'm Meeser. When I got home that day from school, I didn't feel that good. So if I can't sing or be me, it's kind of empty in here. So I ate a whole box of Captain Crunch. It really hurts the roof of your mouth though, so don't do that. But yeah, and I really never did sing anymore, really. But one day in junior high school, these girls from the choir, they came by my locker and they said, "Did you see her butt? It's so big, it's disgusting."
Danger, danger, but the bum 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 bum, but danger, danger, but the bum bum
They don't
bum,
like
but
you,
danger, danger, but the
You're all
bum bum bum,
alone.
but danger, danger, but the
You've got to
bum
look
bum
good.
bum, but
Never
danger,
forget.
danger, but the
You've got to
bum
look
bum
good. Never forget. You've got to look good. Never forget. Got to look good. Never forget. You've got to look good.
Well, hi. I'm Verosha. Do you guys like my jeans? Really sparkly. Yeah. Well, you know, it wasn't that easy to get into those jeans, but I had to have the exact same ones that all the other girls had, because you totally have to have those, right? It's just not okay unless you have exactly that. But what about love, 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 la, 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 love? You've always been beautiful from the inside out, right down to your funky little toes. You're beautiful as you are. No, really, it's not like that. It's really all about what you wear. And so I had this new outfit, and I was really excited to wear it, and I had my nails painted and everything. But then Mom and Dad, they started going at it right behind my head, and it was so loud, and I was just scared. And I was just sad and mad and just. Danger, danger, but the bum, 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 but danger, danger, you're feeling too much. Danger, danger, but the bum, you're gonna blow a gasket. Danger, but the bust a gut. Danger, danger, but the bum, stop feeling. Never forget, got to stop feeling. Never forget, you've got to stop feeling. Never forget, you've got to stop feeling. Well, hello there. My name's Rascal. And after that, I didn't really feel like doing anything. I didn't feel like paying for those cigarettes down at the street corner, so I stole them, took them home, behind the church even, smoked them. I felt something. I felt nauseous, but I kept on smoking them. Then I got into the liquor. Close your ears, little ones. But, yeah, I had just a little bit out of all them bottles, and I felt something. The whole world was like a whirly-twirly. And then I got into the medicine cabinet. Don't do this. It said, take one for pain. I took two, went to school. The whole world was like a marshmallow. But anyway, I didn't really feel like going to school or nothing, and so I didn't feel. Well, she did not feel or know that she had any of this on. Because if you're a good girl and you do everything perfect, you look good while you're doing it, and you don't feel anything, you're ready for corporate America. And she did. She did really well and met a guy and had some babies, and that's when it started. She could really feel the love, 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 la, 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 love. When she held that baby boy in her arms for the first time, she could really start to feel again. She could feel the love, love, love. Yeah, but then people started to die. There is nothing wrong, worse than your friends dying of cancer too early. Has that ever happened to you? Have you known anybody? Yeah. Well, I was just about ready to leave town, but she stayed. She stayed beside her friends. 7 of them had died. And particular Karen was on her deathbed, and she stepped outside for a walk, knowing that Karen would never get to walk with her again. And that's when she really, really felt her heart crack wide open with love, 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 love. She could feel the wind on her cheeks. She could see every drop glistening on every leaf. And she heard this bird singing way up high in the sky, and it sounded to her like, life is so very sweet. been missing for so long, and where was it, and where did it go, and how could she get it back? Because she's an American. She wants to feel that way all the time. You know, that life is that aliveness. And well, but how was she going to get it? Well, her heart said, you could try singing. It always makes you feel so alive. And you could sing at your friend's memorial after she died. No. Singing is bad. There's not going to be any way you're going to do any singing. Because they're all going to leave. They're going to run away. They're not going to like it. It's not going to be any good. She said, whoa, I recognize you. You're the one that every time things started getting a little rough, you would just take off. You would just quit that job, end that relationship. But, well, yes, somebody had to stop you from feeling that pain. Oh, she said, oh, thank you. Thank you, but I might have to go through something a little rough if I'm going to stand up in front of those people and sing. Well, you know where to find me if they give you a hard time about that singing you're doing, right? Yes, I do. Thank you. Ooh, now she could feel the love, love. Would you sing it with me? She could feel the love, 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 la, 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 love. Oh no, you can't sing. You can't get up in front of people. Because what do the singers look like? Well, they're cute, they're sexy, and they're young. Have you looked in the mirror lately? Don't. Just don't. You're telling me that I can't sing because I don't look good enough? Yes. Ooh. I appreciate you trying to help, but I refuse to let the fear of how I look stop me from expressing what's in my heart. We can go to a disco later, but you're going to have to take a break. Ooh, now she could feel the love, 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 la, 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 love. No, really, you really can't sing. No, does anybody have any chips or any cookies or anything? Or do you have any candy down there? Because really, no, this is not going to work out. I got nothing. You guys don't have anything? Oh, she said, I recognize you too. You're the one that whenever I get a little uncomfortable, you go over to the kitchen, you know, you're like looking for something. Oh, and you're the one that turns on the TV whenever I might do something interesting and a little bit scary. And we start with the season 1, episode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, season 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, all that TV watching. But it's never enough, is it? No. Well, you are a good messenger, though. That when you start looking for something in the kitchen, that might be time to check in here. Yeah, thank you. We'll have some chips after. Now she could feel the love, 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 love. No, absolutely not. You've made so many mistakes today. The sound system is all screwed up. You absolutely cannot sing in public, absolutely. And also there's a closet back home that needs decluttering. Oh. You may be my protective shell, and I've worn you so very well. Do I have to give up being perfect? I never want to stop being perfect. I really, really like being perfect. Do I have to give up being perfect? Yes. Really? Okay then. But a sense of excellence is still a good thing. Just not every minute, all the time. Now she could feel the love, 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 la, 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 love. No, you can't sing, because it doesn't make any money, and you have to be very successful like Dad. And plus, you're not even home right now. You should be home with your husband. You should be taking care of him, because what if he got a headache?
He might have to get an aspirin all by himself. That's just not right. No. Oh, I recognize you. You are the one that put everyone else's needs ahead of your own. Yes. Well, that's a good thing to care about people. But you need to grow up a little. You need to grow up and realize if I just keep giving, there's nothing left of that joy, of that love. Right. Now she could feel the love, 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 love. No, don't tell him about me. Don't tell him. I'm really ashamed. I don't want him to know. I'm going to hide over there. Oh, sweetie, you're so young. You're so little, you don't even have a theme song, do you? Oh, there is nothing wrong with you. You really are perfect, and Mom and Dad did the best they could. It's gonna be all right. When you're scared, when you're scared, when you're scared, when you're scared, you are all right. You are with me. Don't be scared. You are loved. You are all right. You are with me. You are loved. You are loved. You are loved. You're scared. And with this one that was underneath all the others was discovered and seen, things felt a little different. Now, it's not like any of them go away, because these guys have some serious Velcro. On any given day, she will still need to be a good girl. She will still need to fit in and be perfect and look good and be tough. At any time, that can happen. But their job is to work together, and they can help her understand, oh, now it's time to listen to my heart. Find it and feel it and follow. Hey, now find it and feel it and follow. My life's a story and a song. I need it to go long. I want to belong, inviting you to join along and sing. Find it and feel it and follow. Can I hear your voice? Find it and feel it. Thank you. And follow. Listen to your heart and feel it and follow. Na, na, na. You may not like to sing. That may not be your thing. But what you've got to bring that makes your whole world ring. Find it and feel it and follow. Na, na, na. Write that book. Be a vegan cook. Teach what you know. Help someone grow. Come on, find it and feel it and follow it. Now, just take a chance. Go ahead and dance. Start your own biz, whatever it is. Come on, find it and feel it and follow. Now, the only problem is, how do you know what's your heart? How do you know what's the sound of your heart compared to everything else? All of these guys. How do you know? Well, all I noticed is that these guys all have a lot of shoulda, gotta, woulda, da. You better, and you gotta, and you should, and you have to. And the sound of your heart is never like that. It's a little different quality. It's very quiet. It's very gentle. So we need to slow down and listen a little before we can find it and feel it and follow. Come on now, find it and feel it and follow. Hey, find it and feel it and follow. Listen to your heart and feel it and follow. Hey, this
feel it, and follow. One more time really loud, sending out ripples. Feel it and follow. Hey, hey, now find it and feel it and follow. Follow, follow that quiet voice of love. Thank you so much.
Did you want to do a meditation?
Yes, thank you. Okay, so we've been tapping into that heart field, the center of our body, that place within us. So if you can take a moment, close your eyes, and I'd like you to remember a time when you felt that sense of aliveness, when you really felt connected, connected to others, connected to your world, connected to what was happening. You were in that flow, and it might have even felt as if you disappeared into that moment. So it might be long ago, it might be more recent, and maybe nothing in particular does come to mind. But if you can imagine and hold that feeling of what that was like, I believe that that's what we're here for. And we can strengthen that muscle, our heart muscle. And the more that you rest into and remember that feeling of connection and aliveness, I believe the more you will have to give to others. The more that we can serve what's needed in our communities. The more that we can show up with courage for taking on some of the problems in our world. And that if each of us can really grow that connection to yourself, give it space. We're so busy with the shoulda, gotta, do-da, dee. And maybe even while we are doing all of that human doing stuff, we can remember who we really are and tap that heart experience while we're in the midst of driving through the car wash, while we're feeding the children, while we're doing the dishes, while we're greeting each other, while we're taking up some work that perhaps our heart is asking of us. So take just another moment and ask your heart, what would you wish of me? And some would call that the voice of God. And my wish for all of us is that we can find our connection to that voice and that courage to follow what it's asking of us. So in this coming week, all you mothers, just remember you are love. That's what you're made of. And fathers too. And as you go about your work, remember, listen to your heart. Thank you. We got this. We got this. Thank you very much.